Hello, welcome to another control stream. This is part 17. I'm doing it reverse, so I'm going to start it up now because the last time I did this, the game wouldn't let go of the mouse, so I had the pointer in front of the entire stream. It wasn't a big deal, but it was a little annoying. So hopefully, I haven't had a problem in a while now with control, so that's good. Anyway, in the last stream, I did finish the game, although now I've got the Foundation DLC. I think that's what it's called, Foundation. And that's what I'm going to be playing now. So I got a couple hours, and tonight is my self-defense night, so I do have to leave at a certain time to get there. It is cold in Minnesota right now, and the Twin Cities. And I know that's probably like, well, duh, you live in Minnesota. Well, yeah, I mean, it does get cold. I'm just saying it's pretty cold for even Minnesota. It's going to be even colder tomorrow. So, you know, is what it is. Kind of nice I'm here. But then I got to get in my car and go drive to self-defense. Ugh. So, anyway. All right. Where are we going? What are we doing? We need to get to the director's office, but there's an elevator in our way. So would it actually be easier to transport over there and go through the mailroom to get to the hotline chamber? I think so. I've been having, like I said, a really good time playing this game. Easily one of my favorite games now of all time. I've really enjoyed playing it. So, and then we want to go that way. Okay. And I should be just looking around a tiny bit here and there because there may have been areas that I wasn't able to get to before that now I can. Oh, I can't get through that way. I mean, I know I could just go around, but, you know. Maybe I should go up the bloody stairs. Oh, a door that's not open? What the heck? Ooh, have I ever been in here before? No, because there's lore. And there's that area, which I wasn't able to get to before, but now that I took the pills and my medication, I can. That's Ati's music. I think I looked up and I guess I didn't really realize this, but Ati is a... Oh, I get an ability point just for going here. Okay, whatever. He's like from a different plane or whatever the astral plane is or something like that, apparently. So it's not because he's Finnish, he's just not human. So, which probably sounds very bad, but he definitely had a little bit of a quirkiness to his speaking. Okay, so I want to get... I want to get down there. Right? Oh, I went up here because I saw the light. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, more... Did I never go back? Huh. I sincerely never went up here and back here. Well...
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us.
Or did I?
We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon.
I think I did.
I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager...
Yeah, I think I've heard that before. I think I've been here before because I saw the... it kind of sucks that you don't know when you go to the players if... I guess, maybe? Could you... Well, even if I shot it... Yeah, these don't... They don't die. And I'm almost positive. I think it would be nice if there was a little bit of an indicator that you were here. Yeah, I remember this room because there was the, we want some privacy when we're taking a crap. So. And I am... What the hell? Okay. This door. Sorry. Was an auspicious start. Yeah. Come here. Okay, fine. I figured someone was behind me. Jeez. Damn it. Are you serious? Okay. So now we want to head up over here. Except not there. Here, right? Yes. There we go, the hotline chamber. I haven't been here since the last time I was here. Which was like once at the beginning of the game, and I never came back here. Okay. Again, want to take it a little... See? I'm missing this stuff left, right, and center. I just did not care when I was using it before. I didn't... Yes, I know the phone is ringing. I know you want to talk to me. This is the room where I control everything. All right, let's read some lore. Butte supplement. According to the, or Butt supplement. Hey Keith, according to their testimony, the agents have been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file Mott 01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the homeowners and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have been appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, blank light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the blank and blank sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is blank, but initial hypotheses center on the Butte AWE as a blank blank. See Dr. Darling's presentation 24.3 for more details. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as a directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understands how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. All right. Oh, look, a clock. And a Hedron device. See, all this stuff is a little bit more interesting. There's a little bit more relevance now that I've gone through the game. Okay. I wasn't reading too much up on the second game that's coming out, Resident. But I was curious about what could be happening. I heard it's going to be a little bit different gameplay style than what this is.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
Director, situation crisis. Uh-oh, in Foundation. We demand your attention, Moxie. Oldest house is in danger. We open the door, tree and maintenance. Hurry, post haste.
Problem in the Foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
Okay, so this is maintenance in the restricted area. So... let's go this way. Major targets. Oh, yeah, those things. Whatever. Not really interested in those anymore. Okay, does he have anything to say? I'm just curious.
Gotta be methodical. Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
Nah, you don't have anything
I'll
to
see
say.
you later.
You know where I'll be.
You're not the only one that's busy. Okay, where do we want maintenance? Okay. Ah, yes, the restricted area. Okay. That's Foundation. Oh, okay.
Dark, quiet, trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti. So that etching is the door.
Oh.
Okay, let's try opening it.
Speak friend and enter.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
Okay, but I want to sightsee. I mean, it's a video game. Don't rush me. Ooh. Huh. Okay.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
That looked very phallic. Yeah.
Crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
Field day, get it? Field. Deep cavern. Can I get in the deep cavern? Apparently not. Maybe. Well, the map shows that you can do that. Unless you have to get the crystals to be removed or something. I don't know. Yeah, because it's not letting me through. What's this?
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director in Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this. And we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
The Foundation. Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Well,
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place, and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place.
Yeah,
I'm
they
the
probably
only one
found
who
it.
can.
I'm guessing falling down there in that hole would have been a bad idea.
This found their way down here too, huh?
I mean, that works. They were hanging there like bats. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Is that where I... No, I didn't. Okay, this is... Oh, okay. Ah, the other side of it. Okay, I see what... Because I saw that light there before, and I was like, oh, did I? No, I don't think so. Okay, anyway. I came in through there. So that way... That probably doesn't look like where I want to go. Probably. Although there is that. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Maybe if I started from here. Nope, still not going to make it. Unless there was somewhere else that's... I don't know, whatever. Great. Oh, okay.
Those structures. Is that the astral plane?
Uh-huh.
How is that possible? This is worse than I thought. We need to figure out what's going on.
Can I just... Okay. I don't know why I thought I couldn't, but... Really? I can't... That's odd. I mean, I know sometimes I can't get into areas just yet for some reason you have to go through the other side, but I can't even get that. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have been so close. That was enough health over here. And I'm good as new. Okay. Jerome, hey Jerome, how you doing? By the way, Keith or anybody else, doesn't matter. I am kind of curious. Can you actually cleanse the hiss from the oldest house? Like if I kept playing and just went level to level to level and just went through every area, is it actually possible to clear it out, or is that not like a thing that you can do? I'm just wondering if I should try to do it, if it is something that you can do, and I may just do that off camera, not as a streaming type of thing. Or maybe you can't say anything because that's what will happen once I do the foundation thing. I don't know. Only one way to find out. Why? That is weird that I can't get those open for some reason. Nope. Hi. These guys are quick. Oh, fuck you. Jeez. Haha.
The Hiss are using pickaxes now.
Oh, lore. Almost missed that. Cave paintings. Hiss sharpened. How far is this in the game? I did the main storyline. I finished that in the last stream. So this is the Foundation DLC. So that's what I just started in this stream. Hiss sharpened agent. So so this is far into the game. This is just DLC at this point. Hiss sharpened agents display the priority utilitarian ability to rapidly move short distances. Its ability is unique in the fact that it's not associated with any known object of power. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation, or APR, could potentially be a variant of the jukebox's effect. Other explanations of the Hiss sharpened ability currently include A. Momentary time manipulation. B. Brief increase in physical speed. C. Inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. If we do accept that the Hiss sharpen's ability is not connected to a known object of power, then the Hiss are either manifesting unique paranatural abilities or there are objects in the house that we aren't aware of. Either way, the Hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption, and that is cause for concern. Refer to file blank for full report. By the way, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I would really appreciate it. All right. I'm guessing we're going to get up there. That's why that is kind of like lines crossing there. We just can't get up that high just yet. We will be climbing up when we go this way, is my guess. Anything over here? Any more lore that I might miss? Oh, a box. Oh, speaking of lore, can I? Ooh, that's interesting. But what I really wanted to do is put Shatter back on. Wait. Yeah, what was I doing? And we'll just keep that way. Okay. Research and records. Cave paintings. Cave paintings. At first I thought the cave paintings in the Foundation chronicled ancient humans' encounters with natural occurrences like weather, but soon became clear they depicted events far outside the average human experience. Also, it seems I was wrong to assume the images are ancient. Radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible, that I've been down here longer than the paintings. That's absurd, though. The style and medium clearly indicates a Paleolithic origin. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in or around the oldest house. Now, with this information, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents drawing these? Or is there someone down here with us? This place has a habit of skewing my results, so perhaps the data is corrupted, or perhaps some paintings were not created at different times. The art does seem to chronicle not only the past, but also the present, possibly even the future. I see in them echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are the paintings telling a story that's still being written? If so, who is writing it? Relocation order. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but Northmore called an all hands at the crossroads to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they happen. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore is ordering the Foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay here and sift through more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? We were breathing that shit in. Beware of dangerous, toxic geysers. Otherwise known as farts. Interesting. So we can't go up this way. Yeah, I could easily see how you could get lost in here. I don't want to go into a big room just yet. Yeah, this is like the sand that was in that area before we cleared things out. Yeah, we're we're not blasting through that. Okay, let's go back this way. My good old stinky farts. Really? Wait a minute. This is kind of what I saw before. Except down... Okay, I can't get up there. So maybe another way I've got to come back to. Because we can't do those yet. Maybe we need higher floating ability. And an ability to blast through rock or something? I don't know.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the Bureau.
Why are they shooting? That's weird. He's a big one. I think that was the first time I remembered to use the pound, the ground pound type thing. No, we can't get up there.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
So is Polaris or Polaris still in her head? I'm a little confused by that. And that, yeah, leads, but I don't think we can actually get up that high. Like, even if I get over here, and then we go straight up from here. Yeah, we must be able to get some kind of extra ability to float even higher. Ooh.
Marshall? Marshall! You're alive! Wait! It's Jesse! The director!
Wait, stop, come back. Where did she go? I wonder if there are achievements you can get in this game, like you never upgrade anything, you just go through with the standard pistol. I can't imagine trying to do that. That would be so hard. And yet, you know, people do crazy shit like that all the time in games.
Whoa. This place is huge.
Marshall? Can you hear me?
Marshall?
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
Yes, but first I want to investigate a build. No, I'll do this first. Yeah, I'm guessing we get the ability to fly higher and we can break through rocks or something like that. That's my guess. Anything on top here? Nope. Anything behind? Uh-huh. But, again, surrounded by stuff, so I can't do it. Most of the stuff I don't even pick up anymore. Any good movies? Anything? Oh.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ranted about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
Okay, so we came from there. Anything up over here? Just a random computer server for some bizarre reason. Foundation pillar, which we will do in a second. Nail door monolith is hurt. Touch revere to enter. Hey, you just told your horses. Foundation accident. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. Remember that Robert Ricardo fellow we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the wall. Oh, that's going to be fun to find. Oh, the walls. And a strange black pillar in the center. It kind of looks like one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guests. The docs are not taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in repelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to the shit we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Marcus. The pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overtly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essays on dynamic layers. Structures within structures, a fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either in the very heart of the oldest house, or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Excuse me. Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place as concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. Astral copy. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. The copies' bodies are composed of a dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. See that report for full composition analysis. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence such as the board remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounter with these entities when binding objects of power in the astral plane indicate they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It is important to note that they appear immune to Hiss corruption. Refer to file blank for full report. Yep. All right. Does that look like that doesn't look like a phallus to me? Jeez. No, I didn't know what a phallus looks like. It's just stubby. Can I? Yes, you can. I figured you can. This was apparently one of the first games that really utilized ray tracing on GPUs, from what I read. And it makes sense because it really handles reflections and stuff like that very well. Repair the nail link to prevent astral consumption collision. This is director's duty plot. Authorized for a single new tool upgrade. Use it to save the Foundation, us, Bureau. For the astral plane challenge. Left self or right weapon. Only one is permitted. Which will you choose become?
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
Left is self, right is weapon. Whatever I choose, it's gonna be wrong. I'm gonna go with right. That does, yeah, that does that. Ooh, that pulls out. Oh, man. Oh, why can't I have both? Keith, you got a recommendation? I can see where both of these would be helpful. Because I've already seen those. But I could see where creating like extensions of some of this rock would be really nice too. They both can seem very helpful. I'm guessing that it doesn't really matter which one you pick because you're going to be able to do all the things you want to do. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? is... Okay, I got a little toy thing from my company. We're going out and doing stuff. Anyway, it's got the name of the company on one side and not on the other. The name of the company is left, blank is right. The name of the company is left, blank is right. Right. You get both eventually. Yeah, I figured as much. Destroy crystals using the service weapon. Demolish weed whack. First wreck to receive, earn this. You should feel honored. Handled. Yes, I noticed, game. Thank you very much for explaining that. Well, that's interesting, because if they regrow, then wouldn't that raise up again? The 4 locks, keys, MacGuffins. Okay, in the fridge, nowhere of the fringe of the astral plane. Astral bleeding collision has spread, lost them. Do this and nail will be repaired, glued, crisis averted. PS bonus round, hits are present in Foundation. Really? Trespassing, snooping is forbidden. Well, okay, fine then. Well, I'm not going to be able to get up there. I am a little confused. How do you get up? Okay, so we can at least get up to that. But now what? Okay, that. Okay. Hello, Pyramid. I didn't see you before. Lure enemies onto crystal walkways and destroy the crystal. Ooh. Like that. Bye-bye. It's kind of a stupid thing to do, but... Oh. Come on. I guess maybe it won't be so stupid when I'm actually in a fight, and then I'll be like, oh, that's kind of nice to have. I don't know if I can even get up to those. Oh, that's not what I meant. The all unholy power.
Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called the Nail. It was broken by something and now destroyed the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks or keys or whatever to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple-ish. You with me?
Reach Research Site Gamma. Reach the canyon rim. Cave bleed cave system. Okay. Oh, more lore. Of course you had to bring ley lines into it. Ley lines. From all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here, at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere, Occam's razor and all that. But that seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet, attracting them, polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focus energies? A sprout, nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power. Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in the much lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner, or maybe Wagner, from headquarters in DC to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's just hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Fuhrer once believed him to be. Locks, keys, keep socket us here. Trapped, hooked, hidden, fed. The old, young, extra life. With the director's help, situation information is subject to change. Okay. So I guess I can go this way now.
Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
All right. By the way, if you're new to the channel, you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would appreciate it. All right. So we are going up here.
I'm in the astral plane. Oh, this bleed is just getting worse and worse.
How dare you? Wait. That wasn't what I guess I should have realized. Yeah, that goes straight up from there. Okay. Because there's a line that goes up from there. Astral collision.
That's the cave sand. Looks like the astral bleed goes both ways.
Uh-huh. We're everything. These are weird. Yeah, I kind of wondered. Those look very distinct. This is kind of like, what were those for? Okay. No! Ah, shit. I hit the wrong damn button. So I think about that. Wow, it actually took the whole cord for it with a second. That was pretty cool. I didn't expect it to do that. That's what I wanted to do. Can I actually get to the top of this? No, not from there. There we go.
Hiss in the astral plane? That didn't go so well.
That was not what I wanted. Hey, hey, hey. Oh my God. Whoops. I guess I should have been paying attention. Fucking hell. All the way back here? I mean, it's not that. But come on, really? Oh yeah, now I can do that. gonna make me walk through all of this again. I know if I wouldn't have died the first time, then, you know. Hopefully this time with less stupid. Where'd they go? Interesting. Huh. At least I know where there's some red things I can blow up if I need to. Okay. Yep, too bad. Although that does bring up an interesting question. How do you... Because I guess you could go from one of the control points and go back up into the house, right? I'm curious, Keith, what did you pick as the first weapon? Did you pick this, the being able to shatter the rocks or extend them?
Reminder, the Bureau does not have windows. If you notice a window, immediately close your eyes and make your way to the nearest safe room. You are permitted to fashion a blindfold from an article of clothing. Any resulting lapse in dress code will be excused. Thank you for your attention.
They don't have Windows, they use Linux. Shoot, okay. I was just curious. We do have 3 abilities, and I do have fast travel. So Foundation, yeah, you can go back to any of these. Okay. So that's interesting. All right. Let's use our abilities. Not enough for energy. Melee would be cool. But launch, yeah, I love launch. Just like I love lunch. Yeah, I've not done a lot with the board countermeasures, have I? Some of these don't even look worth it. Maybe it's like an achievement. So 1 to do 2, huh? We're gonna go left. I don't know if it really mattered, but we're everything. Dear Science, there's a person in my pet salamander. He has human eyes. Why doesn't anyone else see him? I think it's like werewolves, but with every animal. Were dogs, were cats, were otters, were butterflies, were everything. there are people inside and they can't get out. They're stuck in the animal body. It's not all animals, but it can be any animal. My parents don't believe me. Maybe this has happened before. I thought you would know. Sincerely, John Lomaine. Dead letters. The dead letters are pretty funny too. Okay, so we do have to go this way. Yeah, he may be quick, but... Get him! Thank you. That might have been overkill, but, you know. Oh, hi. Any more of you? Bye. Okay, no lore. Okay. Did they both work? Doesn't feel like it because nothing happened. Oh, did it get stuck? Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. This is interesting. Okay, that got in, but I don't think this did. There we go. That sounded like a lot just snapped into place. Ooh, gotta go this way. Okay. Man, this is just weird. Wait. Let's let it regenerate. There we go. Okay, I gotta wait again. I mean, I guess I don't have to. I think I could probably get up that way. I love the way that looks. Alright. Unmapped area, yippee. I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or how I got here. Well, that was cute. There we go. That would have been funnier if he even landed on my head. Ah, okay. One guy, I think, just fell right over the edge. What are you doing, dude? It's like he was stuck in a... Couldn't figure out how to transport out of there or something. It was weird. Woohoo! Yeah, it doesn't help because it can't really show you where these are. Interesting. There's no way I could make that. Does it expect you to get all the way... down there? Is that what it wants you to do? I guess so. Okay. Phew. Yeah, this is the one that gave you a choice to go to either side. So maybe that was the one I was supposed to do. I don't know. Thank you for playing. Oh. Never mind. Yeah, this just keeps going, doesn't it? Oh God, these guys, I forgot, have some, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Seems like it really wants you to do traps. Should make a game that when you fly or do something that's kind of nauseating. This isn't making me sick, but just make a game like that, and then every time you get the player too nauseated, it like vomits profusely in the game. I'm sure that's been made already. Okay, I'm gonna have to fly over there. All right. Nope, not enough. Whew. That was a little bit too close for comfort. Forget what these stone structures are called. Indigenous tribes make them, I think. It was on the cover of a Rush album, Test for Echo. Great. Yep. Go after your buddy. I know he's around here somewhere. Come on! I was like hypnotizing you and shit. Not fair. Ooh, lore. Almost missed that. Astral Mimic. Astral mimics are physically indistinguishable from astral copies, but considerably more dangerous due to the fact that they possess para-utilitarian abilities. The most notably ability witnessed is levitation. It is unknown how this astral entity gained its paranatural abilities. The relevant objects of power are currently bound to Director Faden, which indicates the objects are not responsible. However, objects of power are intrinsically linked to the board and the astral plane. A similar link between the objects and the mimics could also exist. Or perhaps the board is able to dispense these abilities at their leisure with no trial in the astral plane required. The prevailing theory, however, is that the entities are simply replicating observed abilities performed by the Hiss, or even the director herself, thanks to her prolonged exposure to our world caused by the astral bleed. Refer to file for full report. I don't know if you can see, oh, this is a dead letter, see this because I don't know if I'm really here. I see a pen in my hand. I see myself, but it's all wrong. It's the wrong angle. It's the wrong me, and it's all green. Look out for the color green. Everything turns green when it closes. Don't let it get close. Don't let it in. But if you do, no matter what you do, not speak to it. Please, I need you safe, Peggy. I don't want you to end up here, too. I don't know where I've gone. Alright, go get him. What the hell? Who is alive? Oh, you! Holy shit, I didn't even realize there was one of you behind me. There. Okay. Man, this just keeps going, doesn't it? Can't stop, won't stop. It's like Charlie Brown. You don't need to take acid, just watch this. That I literally have no words. I have no words, none. Of course. Hey! You can't throw those. That's illegal. Oh my god. Yeah, I was near death, and I knew there was another one next to me, so... Come on, come on. I had to take it. Get some health. Go get him! Bye-bye. Fucker! Fuckers! I know that was a waste, but... I think I almost fell through the floor there.
Another hatchet, like the one I used to get in here.
That was a little intense. That got my legs a little clenched. It does look like a marking on how I got in here. You're correct. Locks, Ancient Reason, Abalone. Former.
Is
That looked
this
like the...
lock/key the board told me about?
If that's that one thing, I'm really going to be upset. Use shape and fracture combined total of 100 times. Well done, season. Only 3 keys tether remain. Our nails rebuilding, loosening.
Just doing my job. First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
Interesting. Wait, this goes back up to where we just were, right? Oh no, this gets us out of here. Oh, okay. I was a little confused. The hell? We got people here now. What are you doing here?
Jesse, hey!
Emily, how did she get down here?
What are you doing down here, Emily? What do you mean? You called me down, remember? I'm pretty sure I didn't. No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is colliding with our world. I know, isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its
Her
dimensional
mouth is
container.
weird at times.
The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point. you think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it. That reminds me, have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
Anything else?
The Rangers have tapped into an old radio network they found around the Foundation. So if you need backup, just call them at one of the stations.
Thank you.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that. So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it. So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
Yeah.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
Okay. Did I have? Got assets. Got a mission. Oh, that was a rejected episode. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Well, we sort of did Canyon Rim. Sort of. Does that lead to another area? Oh, if we can get up there. Which we can't. Well, that sucks. Can I cheese it like this? Oh, yeah. If I had the extendability, I probably could. But I don't. You take what you get. There's another one over there anyway that I know that I could go through. That I wasn't able to when I walked by it. So, no big deal. All right. We have abilities, more abilities. Lots and lots of abilities. That's shield, that's melee. Ground slam was kind of nice. I want to get my energy up. And we just have one left. Oh, well, we could do that. Why not? Okay. That is where I'm going to leave it for here. My alarm's going to go off pretty soon, so I got to get dressed and get ready to go. So this is interesting. Little, you know, I was going to say a little weird, but that's this whole game is kind of weirdness personified in a way, but not like completely off the charts weird. So anyway, I'm going to continue this in upcoming streams. I'm going to be streaming probably Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon and evening. We'll see. Just depends on how I feel on the weekends. Probably also be doing a random code stream either Saturday, there goes the alarm, Saturday and or Sunday in the morning. So I want to thank everybody who's watching either now or in the future. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And again, the next time I stream Control will probably be Saturday afternoon. But for that, if I can get over to OBS like that, I'm going to stop the stream. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you in the future.